When we think of happiness, it is the wind blowing through the trees, your first kiss, or simply the light at the end of the tunnel. I believe happiness is a state of being, when you can fully recognize the bliss of what is happening at that present moment. The point of life is to experience it. The past is all only memories, and the future is just more present moments to come. When we are in a constant state of pursuing happiness, we are less running to something and more running away from sadness and pain and things that don't bring us joy. As I said before, happiness is something we create within. It does not come from stuff or things entering our lives, but those are beautiful additions, of course. When we do this, we are simply running away from happiness and that we innately have inside of us. We are lacking gratitude for what is already present in our lives, and we are in fact running away from ourselves and even each other. We are running away from pain. We don't want to feel like shit, and we just want to feel good, which is pretty much human and animal nature, of course. Trouble is, we were taught that external things govern our happiness, and we lack awareness of painful emotions. And by feeling a certain way, we just slap a label on it and proceed with caution. So if you're depressed, oh, she's not happy, it's not normal. She should just be depressed and have pills. But why? That's another thing too, is people give you ideas about how you should live your life. And sometimes when we live not in accordance to our being and our truth, this is when a lot of painful emotions get really enhanced, and we tend to not be able to see happiness as easily. And living in denial of your authenticity, as I was saying, it doesn't work. If you want to be happier, you can't fake it. You can't fake happiness. And I feel as though it is the lack of presence that really stops us from finding peace and happiness within. We need to be present with ourselves, but we fear darkness because we don't understand it. But then, what is darkness if not the unknown? Pain is inevitable. We all experience it. And we all say how much the truth hurts, but the truth also sets you free. So instead of denying our pain, we should be present with ourselves and the pain we are feeling. The truth of your pain may bring you more uncertainty, as is the nature of darkness, mystery and emotions and creativity. But perhaps this is why we learn the most valuable lessons through our darkest of times. Where there is not knowing, there is room to learn. Where there is nothing, there is room for everything. Room for more possibilities. So, to be totally present with and understanding of our pain, we can then free our resistance to suffering. It is to let ourselves freely express it all. Showing yourself this kind of love and compassion actually shows you who you truly are. What feels good in life, what doesn't. To be so present with yourself is to really build a strong and loving relationship with yourself. And to know thyself, you know how you want to live your life and who you want to be with. And this can bring you to happiness much faster than denying your truth and playing a game that we all know is no longer working. If you can stay present and live in accordance to your authenticity, happiness is in truth as well. That is also a part of who we are. Generated from love and connection. So what we don't realize is it's a state of being happiness, but we actually, as much pain as we have inside of ourselves, we have the potential for much happiness as well. We have both and everything in between. Because we are not in a 3D world. Yes, we're solid beings, but emotionally and energetically, if you haven't sensed it before, it's kind of all over the place. It's flowing. So how could we have one and not the other? When you live in accordance to your authenticity, you choose how you want to live your life and with who you want to share it with, as I said before. And when you have this deep connection to yourself, you can learn to have deep, meaningful connections to others as well. Consciousness is what we know exists for us. Our perceptions of our reality is what is real to us. So everything in our reality is a mirror created by our perception of the world. When one feels connected, love, self-worth, acceptance, and understanding of one's darkness, the people they start to meet in their life will mirror that. In other words, how you feel internally is what will be present in your external reality. It is the law of attraction, of course, in a sense. What you attract is what you're vibrating, what your vibration is giving off. So it's good to take that alone. If you're miserable and you're surrounded by more people and I'm not saying good people that are miserable. There's a difference. There's people that you can't vibrationally be safe with and grow with and develop with, and that's one of the points of life is to grow and to learn and develop and expand your vibration. So this is why it's good to be alone and be present with your pain, because when you can be there for yourself and love yourself and find your truth, you'll find that you need to make a lot of changes in your external world as well. And that'll just come along with it once the presence and the changes are made within. You can change the outer world and meet people that are good for you and are loving towards you. So when we do this and drop all the things in your life that does not resonate with you, so like I said, friends, lifestyle, diet, work, there's now even more room for love and connection in your external world. And we can only really get that courage and that knowledge when we do understand ourselves. When we feel love for ourselves and we feel whole within, we feel happy, right? There it is. I'm reading off something, by the way, something that I wrote. When we feel understood and connected with one another, we feel bliss and safety. When we take care of ourselves and each other and live in accordance to our means, we are happier. In order to live this way, we need to wake up and be present and stop denying things that we don't want to see in this reality, because we are quite good at doing that. So, truth is like a two-sided coin of dark and light, and it needs to be more presently valued in our world. Alright, so I do believe in presence for yourself, for one. Get to know thyself, love thyself, and if you're miserable, allow yourself to be miserable for as long as it takes. And enjoy the alone time with yourself, and then everything else just kind of comes together. And then maybe you will meet people in your external world or different circumstances and situations and jobs that you really do love and feel and give you fulfillment and joy. Love yourself as if you loved another person, because you are capable of doing that. We're all capable of loving. We are love. And darkness is just another version of it. Right, thanks, bye.